Canva Pro, is it worth the upgrade? That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you 7 key things that I think make Canva Pro absolutely worth the cost, the investment, the upgrade. But that's not to say that the free version of Canva isn't any good, because it is. I used it for a long time before I upgraded to the Pro version. It served me very, very well. There's plenty of stuff in the free version to get you going, but there's a lot of advantages to investing a little bit of money and getting the Pro version, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. That's what I want to show you, so that you can make the decision, make an informed decision into whether you want to upgrade to the Pro version or you want to stick with the free version. So we'll jump over to Canva. This is where you're going to come when you signed up. Maybe you've already been using it. I'm guessing you probably have, and you're just looking to see whether it's worth upgrading. This is obviously the office, the back office of it. This is where all your designs are going to be, and there's some features in here that you're going to get as a Pro customer, and that's what I want to talk about. So first thing is first, what does the Pro version cost? Obviously the free version costs you nothing at all. The Pro version here in the UK is £10.99. That's pounds sterling per month, or if you want to be billed yearly, it's even cheaper. It's £8.33 a month, or £99.99. I don't have access to the US dollars version, but it's going to be the equivalent in US dollars. It's very, very cheap for what you get. So let's talk about the first couple of advantages to the Pro version here. As you can see, the templates you get on the free version, 250,000. There's plenty of templates in there. If you're just starting out, there's plenty of templates for you to get started with. Loads of stuff to work with, and to be honest, you don't even need those templates, because you can design everything very, very simply, very, very easily yourself using Canva. But the advantage of having the templates and having more templates and better design templates like you do on the Pro version, you can see here you get 420,000 plus free templates and new designs daily. So they're creating much more, much better templates, and a lot more variety of templates for you in the Pro version. And the advantage to that is that it's going to save you a huge amount of time. When you start to scale your business, whatever that may be, maybe you're using Facebook and you're creating Facebook posts, and you start off once a week. Maybe you start to scale that, you start to do one every day, one every couple of days. You start doing YouTube channel, you're building your YouTube channel, you're starting to create more content on there, which means more thumbnails, more thumbnail designs. All of this stuff is time consuming. It could be Pinterest, you're creating pins on Pinterest, and you want to create these beautiful designs to capture people's attention, to get them clicking on the products and services that you're promoting. And doing that, it's going to take a lot of time. To start with, when you're starting out, it doesn't matter. You're willing to invest a lot of time to create the designs yourself, save yourself a little bit of money, and invest that money somewhere else. But as time goes on, you want to save that time again. And this is one of the features that is going to save you a lot of time, because you can go and pick these templates. You may not necessarily even use the whole template, but what they have is different designs, and we'll go in and have a look at a few of their templates now over on here. So we can have a look at all these different templates. You got, Facebook posts. Let's have a look at the Facebook post templates. And bearing in mind, I'm in the Pro version here, so some of these will be Pro, but you can see there's loads and loads and loads of these different designs in here. You can go and pick these. You can literally stick your own pictures in it. You can use them however you want, but you can also adapt them. So say you don't like necessarily the design, but you like how this writing is styled. So you want to take that. You can go and take the design, delete everything else, keep the text, that style, and then reuse that. This is going to save you so much time. One of those great features. The next one is stock photos. Now, again, there's plenty of places around the web where you can get stock photos. Unsplash is one of them. One of the places I used to use a lot. When I upgraded, I realised the amount of these stock photos that I was missing out on when I was using the free version. It made it so much easier to create really captivating, really beautiful designs to get people's attention. You know, like the thumbnails I create for these YouTube channels, they're all done here on Canva. So that's the first couple of things, which you can see quite clearly. The other one is cloud storage. You can see right here, you get 5 gig of cloud storage and 100 gig on of cloud storage on the Pro version. That's 20x the amount of cloud storage. Now that might not seem important to you. Maybe you've got a massive hard drive, but as you really start to build your business again and you start to scale the content you're putting out there, and you know, really putting some stuff out on these social media platforms, then you're going to start really filling up those hard drives very, very quickly. And everyone knows now that everything's about cloud storage. A lot of people use Chromebooks and stuff like that, and they don't have big hard drives. It's all about cloud storage, and you can get some on Google Drive, yes, but then once you get to a certain level, you've got to pay for that. You know, it's another great thing to have here because you can store a load of content. And that's not just designs. Maybe you're creating lead magnets, you're creating PDF documents and blueprints and ebooks and stuff like that you're giving away to your potential customers as lead magnets. You can store all of that in here up to 100 gig. Really, really useful and something not to be sniffed at. So the next thing that I want to talk about is this little kitty over here. It's the Brand Kit. Now, you can use this or you may not, but as you start to grow again, what this does, it allows you to put your branding logos in here. You can see I don't have a lot of information in here, but if you've got a lot of branding over blogs, you know, again, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, and you have different logos, different branding all over the place, you can put all these logos into here. You can add your brand colours in, and you can put in the main fonts that you like to use for headers, subheaders, and body text. And the bonus of this is when you go in and create designs, these colours, these logos, and these fonts are all going to be sitting there ready for you to use. Now, this is something that you only get in the Pro version. You're able to create one brand kit in the Pro version. You don't get access to this in the free version. Another great thing to use. I just, you know, it's just a great thing just to have your logos in it, because it means that when you're creating anything, you can add your logo in all of your designs to keep that brand awareness, keep that consistency, and also you can put it in, you know, if you're creating slides for presentations and stuff like that, you can use that to put your brands in. You can keep the colours the same. It really is good marketing for your own brand to keep things consistent. The next one we're going to talk about is really one of my favourites. This is one of the things that really captivated me and made me buy the Pro version, and that is the background remover. Now this, I spent so many hours, I can't tell you. I used GIMP. A lot of people use Photoshop and stuff like that. I used GIMP because it was free. But I would spend hours and hours and hours cutting out pictures and removing the background from pictures. And I'm not joking when I say I spent hours. I'm not a graphic designer, and I really struggled with that. It took me a long time to pick up the skills, and it's really tedious work. If you've ever tried to cut a design out, it really isn't great fun to do. And it's something that I used to hate. I really dreaded, and I'd do it in like batches to try and get it out of the way, until I discovered that in Canva Pro it will do it all for you. So I'm just going to go on and create a new design just so I can show you what I mean by this. So we're going to go and take a photo, and we're going to go put in there person, because we want a picture of a person. And you can do, I mean, these have got pretty basic backgrounds. You can see all of these designs are all Pro, you know. So if you've got that one's free, but all of these ones that come up with a little Pro at the bottom, you cannot use them on the free version. You can see how many more you get. So this one's quite a complex background on this. So what we have to do, we're going to upload this. We want to use the picture. We don't want that background. What we want to do is cut this lady out here, and we want to use her in our design. So once you've clicked on the picture, you can go onto Effects, and you're going to go Background Remover. Click on there. It's going to do its magic, and in a couple of seconds time, it's going to completely remove that background. All them hours of work. I mean, just imagine cutting around this person, how much time that would take in Photoshop to cut around that, and that's done that in a matter of seconds. And even with that really complex background, I know the hand is a little bit out here, but again, you can change all that sort of stuff. But if you get a design that's got a simple background, it'll be able to remove that very, very easily. You know, it's such a fantastic tool, and that is probably the main reason why I decided to buy that for the £10.99 a month, or actually I pay annually, so £8.33 a month it cost me for the software, for the pro version. That, if I added up how many hours I'd spent, it's paid itself back in probably just doing one picture, because it took me that long to cut them out. And then you can go and use this, you can drag this back in, you can go and use this picture here which is completely cut out. So if you're not quite happy with the outlines, well, when you do the background remover, it'll come up with a brush and you can actually zoom in and you can go around and edit it out. But I've never ever had to do that. So that's that. That is a really, really great tool for using these stock photos. You know, if you see a picture of someone that you like the look of, that you want to use for your designs, whatever it may be, it just opens up so many more doors. The next thing, I'm going to go on to another design now, and I want to show you in there. We'll go back over to this one. So go on to my designs. So say we want to use this design here. Actually, we'll go back to that one because I've used another one before. So this one of the videos I've done on my YouTube channel, and say I wanted to promote that on Facebook, and I wanted to promote that on Pinterest or TikTok or anything like that. This is another really, really useful tool, because with the free version, what you'd have to do is you'd have to go and maybe you know again, you can do it, it's possible, but you'd have to copy and paste all of this into create another design with the right scales and sizes, and you'd have to copy and paste all this and make it look right. But with the pro version, you've got this resize button up here. You can hit Pinterest, you can go down and look for Facebook post, you know, you've got Instagram post, and you can go copy, resize, boom, and it's going to copy them over. So now that's finished, we can see that we've got 3 more copies up here in different scales, different sizes. Now, these don't always come out perfect. With a design like this, it's pretty easy to make this look pretty good, because you can just go in here, because the background's black, you can add a black, and you could maybe add some more text in here or increase the sizes. But it's not perfect by all means, but it's it's all about saving time. You know, when you start to get that level where you're creating a lot of content, you don't want to have to copy and paste across to 3 different platforms. If you're sharing across 3 different or 4 different social media platforms, that's going to take up far too much of your time, and your time is more valuable in other places of business. This is what this tool is all about. It's about helping you create really captivating, beautiful designs without spending hours and hours and hours doing it. So again, another part of the that's the resizing, but another part of the background remover is when you get these designs. We're going to remove all those now. If you've got something like your logo, for instance, but you don't want the white background, you want to add that in to somewhere so it's transparent. That is nice and simple to do. This is a pro feature again, and hitting that transparent background there, you can only do in pro version of Canva, and what that would do is it completely remove the white background, so it will be a PNG, transparent background file, which you can add then to anything. It just makes it look a hell of a lot nicer when you're adding it in, a lot more professional. And you haven't got to go again. I used to create really simple designs, so I could go into go into Photoshop, or I used GIMP at the time, and cut it out. But you think of the work that we're going to cutting all of this out around the letters and stuff. It's just it's far too time consuming. And for the sake of ticking one box and downloading it, it's job done. So we're on to the next one, which is the quality. Now, the free version of Canva allows you to go up to a certain quality of picture, a certain size of image, and this goes up. The pro version will go all the way up to 1500 by 1500. That is a nice little add-on. It just allows you, if you're doing big designs, you want them to be really detailed designs and really high quality, then you're able to do that in the pro version, which I don't know the exact level you're allowed to go up to in the free version, but it's definitely not as high. You can't max it out in the free version like you can in the pro. So the final thing that I want to talk about, the final part that I think is just the cherry on top of the cake, with all this content, branding that you're going to be doing on social media, you've got the content planner. So if you wanted something, you've got something like this image here that is going to go, it's a Pinterest image. You can go straight on here, publish to Pinterest, or you can hit the download. You can download it and go do it yourself, or you can go into here and you can hit schedule. You can stick it on a day, a set time, put it in like that, write the caption. You can do everything through Canva. So you haven't even got to go on to those social media platforms anymore. You can do it all through Canva Pro. You can schedule it, so you can do batch designs. If you've got a bit of time on a Sunday and you're going to put some content out on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Facebook, and you're doing a Tuesday and Thursday on Pinterest, or vice versa, or you're doing YouTube videos and stuff like that, you can use this to schedule that and upload it for you. So you're automating the process again, saving yourself time, and that is in turn going to generate you more revenue. It's going to generate you, more leads to your business, whatever it may be, for less input from you, less time consuming. And it's all this tedious stuff going around to these social media platforms. We all like to get a bit creative when we're building out these designs, but we don't want to spend hours and hours and hours going to different social media platforms, uploading them all, tweaking them all, changing the sizes, cutting out pictures, all this stuff that I just spoke about. The guys at Canva who have created this, they know the pain points, the things that all of us out there trying to build our businesses struggle with, the things that have taken us a lot of time. And what they've done here is created a program that solves all of those issues, makes it so much easier for you to create all of this fantastic content, all of these really beautiful images, and really help people grow their businesses. That's what it's all about. So to finally put it together, I absolutely believe that Canva Pro is worth the investment. It's not a lot of money in the bigger scheme of things. Like I said, the amount of time I was spending just cutting out portraits to add to my designs, some of me, some of other people, some, I was getting stock images for free on Unsplash, cutting out designs there and doing different bits and pieces like that. The time that I've saved from that is easily paid back a year subscription to Canva, and that for me makes it absolutely worth it. That's why that was my number one thing, was the background remover. For me, that was the thing that clinched me. And then once I got into Canva, I realised all these other features you get, and I realised how much better I could make my designs with the vast amount of stock photos, the templates I can use, all this stuff that's already been created. It's a fantastic tool. So if you're interested in getting involved with Canva, if you've got the free version and you want to upgrade to the Pro, then there's a link below this video. Go and hit that, because I've got access to a 30-day free trial. So you can go and try this for a whole month at no cost. Go and try the Pro version, see what you think, get stuck in. That's how I got started. I tried the 30-day trial and I never looked back after that. And if you're not putting that much content out there, if you're just doing like one Facebook post a week or one YouTube video a week, you're only creating one thumbnail a week, then the free version is going to be adequate for what you need. Now, as you grow, you're still going to want better designs. You're still going to want to start to save time, because you can put that time into creating much better content for your following, for your potential customers and your leads. And that is where the Pro version really comes into its own. So again, if you want to go and check that out, get that 30-day free trial, hit the link below this video and go and grab that 30 days. Just go and try it. You've got nothing to lose. Go and try that for 30 days. See what you think. So after all that, if you've jumped on that link and you now want to know how to create custom thumbnails just using your smartphone, it is absolutely possible. You can get a Canva app for your phone and you can go in there. You can do all of these designs with just a smartphone. It's incredible. I've created a video on this showing you how to do it. So all you got to do is hit the link just above here with the video and go and check that out right now, and I'll see you next time. Thanks guys.